Hi, everybody. It is April 8th, Saturday. Another gorgeous day outside here. I just got up really early this morning and fertilized all the roses, got all that done, dug the granules into their root systems and then watered it in, and they should be really happy now. The boys have had breakfast. I did a run to See's Candy, thinking they might be sold out of everything, seeing as Easter is tomorrow, but they still had stuff, and we like to stock up. That's still, for me, the best milk chocolate is See's. And my mother-in-law back in the day was a See's lady. I have a whole bunch of See's memorabilia around the house. Their clocks, their wastebaskets, have a life-size cutout of Mary C. But it used to be amazing to see her come walking up the driveway every time, coming back from work and carrying this bag of See's and going, oh God, no. It's like heroin, just put it all in a blender and mainline it. So I got lots to do today, like everybody else. It's gonna be a busy weekend. And I came across a project that I completely was off my radar, and I went, oh, this is cool. And I checked, and according to my records, I have not done this yet. So I'm going to go ahead and play a track from this album. The artist is David McCluskey, and this was from 1978. The album is called A Long Time Coming. And it just says on here, A Long Time Coming is an album and his only by David McCluskey, released 1978 on GRT Records. We cut this. This was produced by Fred Mullen and Matthew McCauley, who I loved working with those guys. When we did our first Immediate Family album, Fred co-produced the album with the band. I've done tons of projects with Matthew and Fred over the years, from Jimmy Webb to Randy Edelman to all kinds of different things. Really, they're interesting guys to work with. Let me see if I can get some more information for you here. Bob Shaper was the engineer on the track that we did. Also, overdubs were done by Mark Linnett, engineering. There's a lot of different people involved on this project. It was mixed at Sunset Sound, and it's got it recorded at a bunch of different studios. But my gut tells me that our tracks that I did were from Sunset Sound. And the players on this, I'm going to skip this page and go right to the other one here. It's a little more comprehensive. It's got the lead vocal on this is David McCluskey, John Jarvis on piano and Fender Rhodes, Steve Lukather on electric guitar, Fred Mullen on acoustic guitar, myself on bass, the great Andy Newmark on drums, Jim Horn on saxophone. The background vocals on this one are Bobby Kimball, Fred Mullen, and Matthew McCauley, with the counter vocal also being Bobby Kimball, and produced by Matthew McCauley and Fred Mullen. So here we go. This is called Lady of the Night, Matthew McCluskey.
Night, I'm looking in her eyes, dancing slowly. I held her tight. I knew it was worth a try. She came on like a whisper, like something sweet and sad. All I knew is that I wanted her so bad. Lovely lady of the night, won't you stay here by my side? There is no reason to turn off the light. Must be you've got something to hide.
Jim Horn, I'll tell you.
I asked her what she was running from, and she began to cry. She lost her lover, then she lost her way. It's been one long night up until today. I took that girl into my arms. I kissed her tears away. I said, don't cry, you found your lover today. Lovely lady of the night, won't you stay here by my side? There is no reason to turn off the light. Must be lovely lady of the night, won't you stay here by my side? There is no reason to turn off the light. Must be you've got something to hide.
Yeah. Vocally, I hear he reminds me a lot of Steve Postel from the Immediate Family. He's got that kind of a timbre and phrasing in his vocals. And Jim Horn, Jim Horn has been just like he's like the back end of the Wrecking Crew, and he's been on so many records. I mean, I used to work with him all the time in L.A., and then he moved down to Nashville many years ago, and he's been one of the major players down there. But I mean, we did everything from I Am Woman together to he played on our first Section album. Jim is a brilliant player. It's a great band on this. I wish I had more chances to work with Andy Newmark as a drummer. Always loved his drumming, so it was fun to do a project with him. So this is David McCluskey on here, and the album is a long time coming, in 1978. So I'm going to get to work. I've got a track. I started to do a track for a guy last night. I got my charts sorted out and everything. I was so burned out. I finally finished all the work that I was doing in my front yard. I had to clear an area that I wanted to extend where there was lawn. I wanted to extend flower beds out there, and I was digging. It was every inch was tree roots, old dead trees that had been there. So this area that I wish I could have just gone out with a shovel and turned the soil, threw some amendments in it, and be ready to plant. Took me a couple of days on my hands and knees down there, just digging out, getting all of the roots and crap out of there. But it's all done and it's all amended, everything. So when I finish doing this track for the guy, because my hands are trash by the time I finish that, I'll get the track done. And then go out and wreck myself for the rest of the day. So have a great weekend, everybody. For those that are celebrating Easter, Passover, whatever holidays you want to celebrate, enjoy yourselves. Stay safe. If you're not celebrating any holidays, just celebrate being alive and having a wonderful day. That's what it's all about in the end. So just take good care. And it was fun working with you, David McCluskey. I'm glad I found this one. So I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye-bye.